Hello to all of my Pampered Chef VIP peeps. I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. First of all, let me just put a disclaimer. No judging, I have no makeup on. I have showered today, but it is just one of those lazy days. Had a bunch of stuff to do around the house, and so no need to waste my makeup and get all fixed up. But I wanted to come on live because I am getting ready to make some homemade peanut butter for some keto brownies that I am in the process of making, and wanted to show you a brand new product that comes out September 1st. This is our Deluxe cooking blender. Yes, you heard that right. It is a cooking blender. So it's a blender that can also cook at the same time. It can make jam, soups, purees, alternative milk like almond milk. So I have made several batches of homemade almond milk. And what I am loving about this, being that I am keto, and for those of you that don't know, back in September, so almost a year ago, I went keto, and so there are lots of things that I make myself so that I can control what ingredients. Peanut butter is now one of them. I've been eating natural peanut butter, and now with this Deluxe cooking blender that will come out September 1st, I have been making my own homemade peanut butter. And it is the simplest of things to make. So I wanted to show you guys making it live. It will get a little bit loud when it's blending, so I hope you'll bear with me. And I plan to go live more often with the Deluxe cooking blender and show you other things that you can make with it. But for now, I just wanted to show you homemade keto-friendly peanut butter. Now I will say this, peanut butter is not the absolute best keto version of a nut butter. Almond butter is a little bit better, cashew butter, but you can have peanut butter as well. So I am literally just using, and it's backwards, but dry roasted unsalted peanuts. So the only ingredient on this is peanuts, and we're going to make homemade peanut butter. The Deluxe blender is awesome because it also has a self-washing feature. So there will be a Facebook Live I'll do probably in a couple of weeks showing that feature, but for now we're going to make homemade peanut butter. So I have it plugged in. It's going to be a little hard for y'all to see, but there are several different settings, and to go between the settings, you just turn the knob. It's very similar to our quick cooker. This is a product that when it comes out September 1st, I would encourage any and all of you that are interested, host a cooking or a virtual party and get it discounted and start making your own soups when we cool off and it's soup weather. Make your own almond milk, make your own peanut butter, almond butter. I have made blueberry jam, strawberry jam, all of which I have altered the recipe to be keto friendly. So many different things I'll be using this blender for. Okay, so let's get started. What I'm going to do, and I'm doing this upside down, I just set it to the grind setting. And I'm gonna let you listen when you take the lid off. It sounds a lot like our quick cooker, so it lets you know. It just said lid. It lets me know that the lid has been removed. For my peanut butter, all I need are peanuts and a little bit of salt. And then I am going to choose to add a little bit of erythritol and a little squirt of sweet leaf stevia drops. And that's just gonna give my peanut butter a little bit more sweetness to it. Hey, Jody. So, other than that, that's all that's going in here. I do not need any oil of any kind. The peanuts are gonna have enough of their own oil. We need 3 cups of peanuts, and I have found that this container measures out to 3 cups. So we are just going to pour the entire bottle of peanuts in there. These are unsalted, so we are gonna add a little bit of salt. I think the recipe calls for half a teaspoon. I don't measure anything. For those of you that know me, I rarely measure. Now, your Deluxe cooking blender comes with a cooking guide, so I am just following, and this is backwards, but I am just following the recipe for making homemade peanut butter. There's a recipe for almond butter, cashew butter, sunflower seed butter, and super seed butter. Super seed butter is almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds. So you could do all of that and it gives you the recipe. There are also recipes for smoothies. There's recipes for alternative milk, which I have made the almond milk several times. This roasted red pepper dip is really good. So this comes with the Deluxe cooking blender. Okay, so we have our peanuts, we have a little bit of salt, and then once it starts blending is when I'm gonna add my sugar. So I'm gonna put the lid back on. I'm doing this backwards. Usually it would be facing me, so this is a little tricky. Your Deluxe blender comes with a product called a tamper, and I am going to use this part way through, and I'll take this little cap off the top and push the peanuts down off the side as they start climbing. Now, I'm not gonna be able to talk when it's going through its cycle, which is a 2-minute and 20-second cycle, because it's gonna get very loud, so I hope you guys will bear with me. But I wanted you to see this in action before it comes out in a little over 2 weeks. I have used it a bunch already and I'm so excited about this product. Okay, so all I'm going to do to start it, once you put it on the proper setting, you're just going to push this button in and then it's gonna start. As I see these peanuts climb up the side, I'm going to use the tamper up through this hole and push it down a little, and then I'll show you the peanut butter at the end. So I hope you enjoy. Again, excuse my no makeup, crazy look today. It's Wednesday, had a lot of stuff to do around the house, didn't need to get all fancy. All right, here we go. Peanut butter is done. It just beeped. I know that was a little bit loud, but it is so worth it. And are y'all ready to see this peanut butter? Let me grab a scraper. Okay, so 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, when I say cooking blender, because it does have a heating element, so this peanut butter is a little bit warm. When you're doing soups and the jam, it will get, I believe the jam, it goes to like 220 degrees. So the number one question I've already gotten from a few people, consultants and stuff that have been using this, How is this different than a Vitamix or some of the other blenders on the market? This has an actual heating element in it and does not use friction. It does use heat. All right, so let's look at this peanut butter. Y'all, I mean, okay, we're going to pour this into a little mason jar. Move the base out of the way. Let me actually just turn it off. It's got a off button on the side. Y'all look at my peanut butter. Don't know if you can see or not. And these are little 4-ounce mason jars. So what I have found is it makes around 8 ounces, give or take. Y'all, it's warm. It's good. I don't need to eat too much because then I'll eat all of my peanut butter that I need for my brownies. But it is so, so good. It will store for 4 to 6 weeks. So I just put the lid on. It's just a natural peanut butter. Stores for 4 to 6 weeks. Mine is not lasting near that. This morning I had some of this with my blueberry jam that I made on one of my waffles. If you're not familiar with that, it's a keto version of a waffle, so it's just egg and mozzarella cheese. But I had that for breakfast. I am like so loving making my own peanut butter. My container of peanuts was $2.49 at Aldi. That is definitely cheaper than a jar of natural peanut butter, and I know exactly what is in here and do not have to worry about any preservatives. I do want to, okay, since you're still, and I think it's really just Jody and maybe others will go back and watch, let me find something to pour. Let me get a prep bowl real quick, hold on. All right, let me pour the rest out because I do want to go ahead and show you the wash cycle. Now, I won't stay on live for the entire cycle just because that's about a 5-minute cycle, but I want to show you how easy it is to clean this. And what I will do the wash cycle, and then I will take a picture of the blender after it's finished, and I'll show you how easy it is to clean. And I'm just getting all of my peanut butter out of here using one of our scrapers, because then we're not going to waste any of this deliciousness. Except for I'm having difficulty holding and scraping. Bear with me 1 minute. I need to get a few more mason jars because I have several in my refrigerator with jam in it. I have strawberry jam and blueberry jam. That will stay good for up to a month in the refrigerator, and you can freeze it for up to 6 months. But I have not had a chance to use them all, so I'm out of little mason jars. I got to get some more. All right, so there's the rest of our peanut butter. We're going to set this aside. Now, what I have found is I will wipe off just the spout for this cleaning cycle. Let me show you. Again, I'm doing this all backwards, so it's a little bit tricky. But let me go get 3 cups of water. And you need either a little dish detergent or your dishwashing detergent. There are measure marks on here. Right now it's hard to see because the peanut butter is on here, but here's the 3-cup mark. And I have just over 3 cups, so it'll be fine. You're gonna put like 2 or 3 drops of dish detergent, or you can do like dishwasher detergent. Now, my lid won't get all the way clean just because part of it's gonna be in the inside seal, so I could wipe it off to begin with, but we're just gonna put it on here. And then, I got peanut butter all over here because it's on my hands. This setting right here, down at the bottom, y'all aren't gonna be able to see it very well. Hey Tammy, it says heated wash. So you're gonna go there and it's gonna be a temperature thing. I'm gonna start it and then I'm gonna end the Facebook Live because this does take about 5 minutes, but I want you to watch it start and then I'll take a picture of the blender after I dump out the water. This is sticky peanut butter and watch how easy it comes clean. So what it will do, it's gonna kind of blend a little, but then it's gonna wait for the heat to come to the right setting so that it sanitizes it. It is like the bomb. I just don't know why we didn't have this already, and I say that every time new products come out. Once I see them, I'm like, oh my gosh, where has that been all my life? But I hope you saw how easy it was to make homemade, fresh, natural peanut butter. Again, peanut butter is not the most keto friendly. Almond butter would be a little more, but it is an okay thing if you check your blood sugar and it doesn't spike it. And all this was peanuts. I did add a little erythritol and a little sweet leaf stevia, both of which are completely keto friendly sweeteners. So I will take a picture of the blender and post it in this video when it is done cleaning, and stay tuned for additional videos down the road with the blender. If you need this in your life, private message or comment below and let me know if you want to host a virtual or a cooking party in September, and you can get this for 50% off or even free. You will not regret adding it to your kitchen. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. No judging on my appearance, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.